subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell icon. Thank you. How Abba Kyari went into coma on Tuesday, clinically died on Thursday. More revelations has emerged on the real circumstances surrounding the death of the Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Abba Kyari. Despite the presidency announcing his demise late on Friday due to coronavirus complications, from the reports, we can confirm that Abba Kyari in fact died on Thursday after falling into a coma on Tuesday and being placed on life support at a private hospital in Lagos, which was finally taken off on Friday. This fact was deliberately kept away from the Nigerian public by the presidency to allow more time for consultation to arrive at the decision of who replaces him as Buhari's chief of staff, which is a very powerful position in the administration. Sources told us that several names were brought forward, including that of Babagana Kingiba, a possible replacement for the King Abba Kyari, but the First Lady, Aisha Buhari, opposed the move because she didn't want another member of the cabal to occupy that position again. The cabal is made up of President Buhari's most trusted allies, whose presence in and around the government has been crucial to the day-to-day running of the country. Some of them include Mamman Daura, Issa Fantua, and Lawal Daula. However, many Nigerians have blamed the cabal for the problems the country we are facing and the gross human rights violation that has characterized President Buhari's administration. The chief of staff went into coma on Tuesday and by Thursday was declared dead by the cabal, but the cabal didn't want to announce his death then. Instead, they asked that the ventilator serving him be kept on until Friday night in order for them to prepare the grounds for his replacement. They proposed former Vice President to MKO Abiola, Babagana Kingiba, and their plan was thwarted by Buhari's wife, who insisted that she would not allow any member of the cabal to replace Abba Kyari. Her insistence led the cabal to ask doctors to remove the ventilator on Friday night, when Adesina was told to announce his death without naming a replacement, one of the sources told us. Though now laid to rest at Defense House in Abuja, Abba Kyari's infection with the virus, his treatment at the private hospital in Lagos, and eventual death were all shrouded in secrecy by the presidency against public expectation and desire. Known to be battling diabetes for years, Abba Kyari contracted coronavirus during a trip to Germany and Egypt in March and failed to embark on a mandatory 14-day self-isolation upon his return to Nigeria, as advised by the Ministry of Health and Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC). In the days that followed his return to Nigeria, he attended several high-profile events and meetings with state governors and other government functionaries before the virus eventually took hold of his health. Against the recommendation of health officials, Abba Kyari opted to seek treatment at a private hospital in Lagos until he died of complications from the coronavirus. Interestingly, this is not the first time the Nigerian government would be hiding the health status and or the true situation of a senior official in a critical condition. Abba Kyari's experience cues behind a previous scandal in that regard. Let's take for example, on November 23, 2009, Nigeria's president at the time, Umaru Yar'Adua, was flown to a Saudi Arabian hospital for a treatment of pericarditis and was never seen in public again until his death was finally announced on May 5, 2010. During the period he was moved to Saudi Arabia and the day of his death was announced, presidency officials fed Nigeria with all manner of lies, with the then Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Michael Adentoka, at a point claiming that Yar'Adua could rule the country from his hospital bed in the Asian country and so had no reason to hand over power to his then deputy, Goodluck Jonathan. It took the courage and selfishness and selflessness of then Minister of Information, Dora Akunyere, to come out with the truth about Yar'Adua's situation. Without Akunyere's move, this befitting, those benefiting from Yar'Adua's death were prepared to continue to deceive Nigerians to keep their hold on power. I don't really know when all this nonsense happening in this country is going to end, but I just pray by God's grace it's all going to come to an end someday. Guys, can I swear drop your comments and your thoughts concerning this topic at the comment section. Do it, subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell icon to keep you notified and informed whenever we make a new upload. Thank you.